Hope you guys are well. Thanks for joining. So, guys, welcome. It's a minute I've been on here doing a live. I've been so busy doing all kinds of things in my life. It's just crazy. So much things is happening. So much things is happening in my life. I'm super, super busy. But anyways, guys, friends, today I have a really nice topic for you guys, as you can see in the headlines. But first, I want to tell you all that you can go ahead and join my membership and get all the perks. Go ahead and join their membership. And I want to let you guys know that you can also order from my website, www.rusticandclassics with a s.com. And it's right at the top of my YouTube page. So I know you guys call me, send me messages and say, oh, I can't find the website. Oh, I this. But my website is on top of the YouTube page, rusticandclassics.com. So go there to buy your shea butter, go there to buy your soaps and every other all natural stuff that you want to buy. Go there and it's there. Okay. I will start to put it again inside my description so you all can see it there. Yeah, so that's basically that. So today's topic is choose what you want, stuff, money, or happiness. That's what we're talking about today. All right. So many people want to have a life, but I think they're really confused in what they're really choosing. They're a little bit confused. So I think the question that people should ask themselves is what they really want. Do you care about yourself? Do you care about money? Do you care about happiness? Or do you just don't care? You don't care, right? And a lot of people are just miserable because they're just not making a choice. In life, you need to make a choice and decide what you want. It's very simple. Once you decide what you want, you have a clear path of what to follow and what to do. I just was coming from work earlier on today, and I was at the grocery store. I just stopped at the grocery store quickly to buy something. And this young man, it seems like, he's just doing his job, answering the telephone and stuff like that. And then this man behind of me who's in the line, he's just so like upset, because the young man is answering the telephone and, he's a little bit slow. But this is life, guys. Like sometimes in life, we're so impatient. Like he just he left the thing and he walked all the way up to the next aisle and he was like wanting to swear, right? But that's why I told the young man, I said, just have a nice day, keep smiling, you know what I mean? Because I know he saw the reaction of the customer, but I mean, that's his job. He's supposed to be answering the phone and he's supposed to be helping people while he's cashing, and people, you just have to be patient and you just have to be happy and you just have to wait your turn, and that's basically it. We're too busy in life doing all kind of stuff. Hi Abu, welcome from India. Thank you for joining the live. I am not from Uganda. I am from Grenada. Okay? So, welcome everybody who is joining the live. Welcome. Happy to have all of you. So, let's continue. Yeah, so what do you want? Do you want stuff? I know many people, they just want stuff, right? They want material things. They want a new car. They want shoes. Thanks for subscribing, Abu. I know they want cars and shoes and all that kind of stuff. I was at the garage a couple of days, and this young man, he was telling me, oh, I'm here because I want to get a car and I want to put all kind of stuff on my car. And I'm saying to myself, whoa, this is gonna cost this young man. This is gonna cost him so much money, like to fix up this car and put all this kind of stuff, on his vehicle. Why don't he invest that money in like a house? Why don't he invest that money in going to school or doing something like that? Because Like your car could be getting an accident and you lose all that money. So what's the point? Like, why are you gonna put fancy rim on your car, fancy this, fancy that, fancy the other? I don't know. People invest in certain things. To me, it doesn't make sense. I don't know what's the sense behind it. I am a fashion designer. Wow, that's beautiful. Fashion designer. Awesome. Are you sewing your own things or are you just designing? I can sew, but I'm not very good at art, at drawing things to design. But I know what I want and I can always cut it out and make it myself if I want, but I'm not good at drawing anything. Congratulations. So let's talk about what you truly want in life. Is your goal to get stuff, furniture, clothes, materialistic thing, or is your goal to live just a happy, contented life and just living within your means and doing what is, doing what makes you, what pleases you, that makes you happy, that makes you feel really awesome about yourself. I am from the Caribbean, Grenada, La Granada. La Granada. So if you want to be happy, or if you choose happiness, then do things that make you happy. Go outside. If you like being outside, go outside and do things that make you happy. Some people, they choose to be happy and they just don't allow anything to bother them. It doesn't matter what comes their way, it's okay. I was reading the other day in a magazine that this man, he was very, very rich, and he decided to sell everything that he had and give away all his money. And he went for 1 year to live in the, like in the like in nature. So he just went to live in nature, and he lived in nature like for 1 year. I was like, wow, that's very interesting. Let me go look that person up. So I went and looked the person up, that man. And yeah, that man was actually a very, very rich man. He was a billionaire. And he basically said that all his life, he lived this rich life. He never know what it is to be poor. He never know what it is to, not have things or want things or hungry or what it is. So he wanted to be actually really poor. He wanted to live in nature. He wanted to actually have to work for his food and everything like that. And everybody thought he was crazy, like he was having a midlife crisis or something like that. He sold his business, he gave his money to charity, and he did all that stuff. Now, this man, I mean, he could always go back and gain those things that he sold or give away, because he's a well-known person in the business world, and he can just go and start his life all over again. But he did this to see what his life would be. And in the end, the conclusion is, he said that he's not going to go back to the life that he had, because for that year that he lived on his own, just work for what he really needs, doesn't have a fancy car, he walks everywhere, or just take a bicycle or taking the bus or something like that. He said that was the best time he had in his life, because he get to meet people, he get to experience so much things that he never experienced. Now, this man, his family actually came to look for him and to convince him to come back home and bring him stuff and all that kind of stuff. They had to fly from their country to go where he was, and they bring him clothes and food, and they were begging and crying for him to go home, but he didn't do what they say. He just basically said, listen, I give you guys everything that I had, and I just want to be free in nature, and I just want to live my life the way I want to live. And actually, his goal is to, find a very simple woman and get married and just have some kids and just relax himself in just a very simple life. And when you hear somebody do that kind of stuff, like you'll be saying like, this person have gone mad. But really, they have not gone mad. Their eyes have been finally open, and they really see what it is to live a simple life and just to be free. Because my friend, when you have money, it is a good thing. I'm not saying it's bad. Money is good. But when you have so much materialistic things, it's like you have to keep an eye on it. You have to hire people to watch your factory. You have to put barricades and gates up, and these people won't come and steal the stuff. It's like a job. It's like a full-time job. It's like it keeps you awake at night because you can lose your stuff if you don't have people working for you and doing all that stuff. One famous person also said that being famous is beautiful and the money that comes with it is amazing, but you are like a slave because you can't go to the movie by yourself. You're just not free. It's like you're caged. He said like you're caged like a bird, which is true. Can you imagine a famous person just walking down the street like everybody else, just walking down the street with a dog or something like that, or with a kid, or just pushing their kid stroller or something? Like people are going to be running after them, barraging them, like all that kind of stuff. So in life, it's so important to choose what you want to choose. Wow, today I worked on one shirt color, black pop singer face inside. Wow, that's very nice. It's good being good. Yeah. Wow, that's very, very nice. You should make a website. And do you have like a website that people can go on it? You can post your website so people can see it and they can go check out your stuff. Leave a comment on the end of the video, and when people watch the video, they will see your link there, and then they can click on it, and maybe somebody who living in your area in 2003 Great Fashion Designer Award. Wow, congratulations. Yeah, you can put your link at the end of the video, this video, and then somebody can see it, like when they watching the video or when they go to comment, they can see it and they'll click on your link and they can maybe buy stuff from you, right? So yeah, just put it in the link. Put your video in the, like, if you have a link or something, just put it in the bottom of this live video, okay? Yes. So stuff, furniture, clothes, materialistic things, they're beautiful to have, but if you're too materialistic, you're going to have problems in life because the money that you're spending could be used for something else, and yeah, it's just not worth it. You're gonna be broke very, very soon. I'm working leather handbags. Oh, you do leather handbags? Wow, that's very, very beautiful. Ladies like handbag, women likes handbag, and leather is a good thing because it lasts longer. I have some handbags that is leather and they last very long. That's good. So let's talk about money. If you're going to choose money in your life, money is going to drive you insane. Insane. So when it comes to money, money is good for life, but how committed are you going to be to money? I'm using crocodile leather. Ooh, that's good. My hobby isn't done for children. Okay. Do they sell crocodile leather where you live? That's interesting. I didn't know that. You learn something every day. I'm not a fan of like smooth bags, but I like leather. I like leather, but I tend not to like any other reptile bags made from reptile stuff. But leather, I love it. So money can be the root of all evil if you are gung-ho about money. A family member of mine works in a care home, and she was telling me about this lady who's like a millionaire, and she's so unhappy because she spent all her life focusing on money, making sure she had money. And now she's older, she has no children, and she doesn't have anybody to enjoy all this great money and this fortune that she has built over time. So in life, yes, choose what you want, but be careful what you choose, because sometimes the thing that you choose doesn't really make you truly, truly happy. It's like this woman, she's not really truly happy. Now she's aged and she's elderly, she doesn't have any children, she have all that money, but she knows she's gonna die soon, and who she's gonna leave that money for, and And she was saying to my relative, she's like, I pursue money all my life. I pursue money that I didn't want of nothing. If I wanted to travel, I travel. If I wanted to, anything I wanted to do, I can do it, but it didn't serve me well because look at me today. I'm just so lonely and I don't have anybody to share all that stuff with. So choose what you want, but be careful what you choose, because if you're not careful with what you choose, you may be sad like this woman. What's about happiness? Some people they choose happiness, like I said before. But you can't just choose happiness alone, because yeah, you could choose to be happy, but happiness also comes with other things. So in making your life choices, make sure you have a combination of things that you put together. So choose money. For me, you want to choose money and happiness, that doesn't work. Money and happiness doesn't go together, right? Because like I said, if you are like going behind money, 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 you're not going to be happy because your goal is just to get money. You're going to be stressed, you're going to be tired, and you're going to bypass people that are in your way. Like you cannot be bothering people. Your focus is money, money, money. I know many people, they work 7 days a week. I don't know how they do this thing. This is so crazy, but I could never work 7 days a week. They work 7 days a week because they're pursuing money from morning to afternoon. Is their life happy? No, they're not. They're very grumpy. They're not happy. Even if they have money, they don't even buy nice things for themselves. I don't know what's the point of the money. Anyways, so for me, I am choosing to have a reasonable amount of money, but not to pursue money, but to pursue happiness. When I say I am pursuing happiness, I am pursuing happiness in a way that I want to be myself totally and fully. I don't want to look at other people and try to compare myself to them. I want to find the things that truly makes me happy and stick to it and just do those things. It doesn't matter what anybody think or say, even if people think I'm nuts or whatever, I don't care. But those things make me happy. Once I'm not hurting somebody physically, then that is what I am going to do. Because sometimes in this life, people are very scared to do things that makes them happy because they're thinking that other people are gonna be like saying things about them. Like for example, if you're a man and you like to knit, go ahead and knit. You like to make sweaters and throws and all kind of stuff, just do it because you're a man. you know why would you not knit? If you're a man and you want to wear pink, why wouldn't you not be pink? Why wouldn't you not wear pink things? Or if I wear pink, people are going to say something about me. But you have to make yourself happy, you know? So it's when you're choosing to be happy, you have to like give up on a lot of things in society and learn to ignore a lot of things in society. Because if you don't ignore those things, you can't choose happiness in your life. It just doesn't work because everything that you do, somebody's going to comment about it. Somebody who likes to go to swim or somebody who likes to exercise, people may say like, why are you exercising so much? Or why are you going to swim every day? It's like, do the things that makes you happy if you choose happiness and don't care what anybody have to say. If you choose stuff, well, you're going to be spending money left, right, and center, and you're going to be broke. That's basically that. And to me, happiness is worth more than anything. All of these things. Money keeps you comfortable. Money keeps you stable. Money gives you peace of mind. Stuff gives you clutter. Stuff, when you have so much stuff, it makes you have lots of work to do, makes you do lots of cleaning. When you have lots of stuff, it's just like the constant like care of that stuff is just a lot. Better to be like a minimalist person. Don't have a lot of things to take care of. Don't have a lot of things to be responsible for. So when you're ready to get up and go, you can just get up and go, And sometimes when people have lots of stuff, it becomes very messy, and before you know it, they're like, the house is like a clutter, a clutter, you know. But like I said, money also gives you freedom, the freedom to do whatever you wish. And if you know how to use your money properly, you will be you have like this financial stability, and you have this financial freedom, and like you don't really need people. That's the good thing about money. And I think that's one of the reasons why so many people choose to like just go after money. They just go after money all the time. But to me, this is not a balance. This is not a balance in life. There must be a balance in your life, in how you live your life and the things that you choose in your life, and how you go about choosing those things in your life. And many people are confused. Like, people always complain, oh, I don't have money, oh, I don't have this, or they complain about a job or whatever. Like, I'm working in a part-time job, right? And I've worked in many part-time jobs, and I notice that people are always complaining about something. Oh, it's Monday, or I'm so tired. Oh, I spent this money over the weekend, I regret it. Oh, I went out with my friends and it was just like, I wish I had stayed home. It's like, it's like, oh, I don't have any money, I don't know what's gonna happen to my car note this month. But when you look at the choices that they are making, it doesn't suit with the money that they have, really. So yeah, in life you really have to like sit down and decide what are your priorities, what you can and cannot do. And sadly, a lot of people are just living on the spur of the moment. They get up today, I think I'm going to do this. But does it really match up with your finances? Does it really match up with your lifestyle? Or are you doing that because your friend is doing it or somebody else is doing it? So I I'm I'm talking on this topic because people really need to choose what you want in your life, not what somebody else wants you to do, what you want, what you're passionate about, the thing that make you want to wake up every single morning and do it. Like, I am passionate about exercising and keeping in shape. So I get up every morning and I exercise. So because I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about making healthy food, drinking green drinks, keep myself healthy, taking my vitamins, making sure I look well, making sure my skin is beautiful. So whatever I put in my body has to be amazing. So do the things that you're passionate about. I went out with my friend, and I was traveling, and I met this old friend that I knew from a long, long time ago, and I haven't seen the person, but a relative of mine said, oh, this friend is here. You wanna go say hi to her because I know you knew her from years ago. And I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen her in years. I don't know. I can just go see her. That's fine. So the person gave me her number, and I called up. I said, whoa, it's a long time. I haven't seen you. It's been years. So I went out with her, and I said, okay, well, let's go to lunch. And she was like, okay, no problem. So we went out to lunch. But she wanted to go to some place that was all junk food. And I was like, no, I don't want to spend my hard earned money at a place with junk food. I want to go at a restaurant where I can get some salad. I can get some good food, because after I exercise, get up every morning and I do my 40 minutes exercise, my 30 minutes exercise, I don't want to be like going to eat junk food. Why would I do that? Why would I like um take all the time to take care of my body and then just go shove junk food down my throat? So anyway, she wasn't happy about that. She's like, "Oh, if you eat junk food for once, would you die?" And the person that I am, I'm like, I choose the life that I want. This is my choice of life this is my choice of life. And my choice of life is staying healthy. My choice of life is to have good skin and to live a long, healthy life. And so my choice is not to be spending my hard-earned cash in a restaurant that sells basically junk food. And when I eat one piece of thing, it's like 300 calories. And by the time I don't eat this meal, I have consumed 3,000 calories. This is not going to happen. Okay? It is not going to happen. And you could be my best friend. I could know you for 20 years. I am not going to go and eat some junk food with you, because that's not going to happen. And people have a way of just not saying no, for like not standing up for themselves and saying no. If somebody is not there for your well-being, if somebody's not going to elevate you, why are you being friends with that person? So anyways, I went out with her. We had lunch. She was very upset about where I choose because she wanted to go eat junk food. And I said, well, we can always go to a park and you can buy junk food, but I don't want to buy junk food. So in the end, so in the end, she was mad. And I'm saying, next time I travel, I would not call her up and I would not deal with her because and honestly, guys, this person who was complaining about food, she's highly she has a lot of weight on her. That's what I should say. And when she saw me, she said, "Oh my gosh, you so thin and da 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 da." And she says, "Oh, I need to lose weight, right?" But if you need to lose weight, why are you going eating in those places? I don't understand people. I don't understand people. But anyways, people can decide to choose what they want, and so you as an individual should choose what you want and should not let anybody manipulate you to make you do things that is not right for your lifestyle. So that's basically that, guys. I think in life that you should make you should choose what you want and stick to it. It doesn't matter what. Just stick to it. And I find that when you choose something and you decide to stick to it, one day you said, okay, I'm going to exercise 10 minutes today. So every day you get up and you exercise 10 minutes. And before you know it, it's like if you get up one day and you like, oh, I didn't exercise. Let me go exercise. It becomes like a routine and you just follow it. You just keep following it every single day and it just become part of you. You know, you wake up in the morning and you brush your teeth, you take a shower. Yeah. So it just becomes part of you. So choose what you want and just do it every day. Just do it every day. Just go at it, choose it and choose. Like today, I I I came from work and I just stopped at the store and I pick up some stuff to make my green drink. I pick up my ginger, I pick up my celery because now it's gonna be it's fall and everything in the garden is finished. I harvested the last set of stuff yesterday from the garden, so I won't have any fresh stuff for my garden anymore to make any green drinks or any shots. So I gotta buy. I have some carrots that I can a few carrots that I need to harvest still, but it's not gonna be enough to make all the shots that I want. So yeah, so it's like a habit. I know, okay, 2 to 3 times a week now that the winter is coming in, I need to stop at the store and pick up my fresh vegetables. Also need to go to there's a store that has a lot of organic stuff. I'm gonna go there and pick up some things. So it's just like a habit. It's like a habit. I've I've decided to be stay healthy and do healthy things to my body. And so it becomes a habit. I come from work, I drive down that street, I'm like, okay, today I'm heading there. It's like when you choose good things in your life, it becomes a habit, it becomes a part of your life, and it just becomes easier and easier every single day. And it just become total you're doing the stuff and you don't even like have to think about it because it becomes part of you. So people fail when they choose things that they want because people criticize them a lot or they don't do the thing like consistent enough and then they just stop. So that's really what happened. You know, it's like if you want to have white teeth, if you want to have white teeth, you should brush your teeth at least 3 times a day. And you should not eat certain things that's going to stain your teeth, right? Everybody knows that. Now, some people they want to have white teeth and okay, I'm gonna buy this expensive $30 teeth whitener and put on my teeth. Okay. And I promise myself that I'm not gonna drink coffee like that. I'm gonna use a straw. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. You do this for 2-3 weeks and then maybe you do it for 1 week. Most people do it for 1 week to 2 weeks. And after that, you're right back to drinking coffee, eating all kind of thing, and then your teeth is all stained, and you have to say, oh, my teeth is not white. I don't know how can I get my teeth white. But you could have had white teeth, but you didn't stick to the routine of having white teeth. You buy this $30 and you put on your teeth. Your teeth is so beautiful and white. Now stop doing all the other stuff that does not pertain to allowing your teeth to stay white, right? And I say that because People ask me about my teeth so much. I'm so tired of, of people asking me about my teeth. How is your teeth so white? How is your teeth so this? How, la, la, la. Because I do not drink coffee, number one, because I do not want brown teeth. I'm telling you right now. And I don't want yellow teeth. So I do not drink coffee and I do not eat anything that's going to stain my teeth. I think having white teeth is so incredible. I love my teeth, white as it is. And I take good care of my teeth. I buy very expensive toothpaste, and I also make my own toothpaste to put on my teeth. So I take a lot of care of my teeth, making sure I brush my teeth, visit my dentist, because that's important to me. I think when you smile, like, you give a smile, you have nice white teeth, and you smile, you don't have yellow teeth. So that's what I'm saying. So choose what you want in life and have a routine for it. Let it become part of you. And that's the only way you're going to get success. That is the only way you're going to get happiness. And that's the only way you're going to learn to control your money, right? So it all ties back together. And at the end of the day, it kind of goes in a circle and it comes back around. So I'm asking you this question. What are you choosing today? Are you choosing stuff? Are you choosing money? Or are you choosing happiness? Yeah. And another thing I want to say to you is, when you choose to be happy, ignore people. Don't listen to nothing what they have to say. Because if you choose to be happy, people will always come with negative things to make you unhappy. You understand? Hi, Self-Sufficient Africa. Hello. Watching from Kenya. Hi. Hi. I have a lot of Kenyan friends. Hope I'll be in Kenya next August. I hope to be in Kenya. Hopefully, I'll come to visit some of my friends in Kenya. Africa should be self-sufficient. Yes, most definitely. I talk to my friends in Africa, and yes. We should be self-sufficient. And you're choosing happiness. That's great. That's amazing. Africa definitely should be self-sufficient because of all the land and all the the good resources that is there. It's a shame that Africa is allowing other countries to come in and and steal this stuff. But the people who are living in Africa, like, if you're not planting something, or if you're not like having your garden and doing all the good jazz, I don't know why I can't wait to get to Africa, to get my own lands and plant stuff and be self-sufficient. I'm here in Canada and I'm planting so much stuff on the little land that I have. And the land in Africa is so fertile. So yeah, self-sufficient is all the way. Yes. When you visit Kenya, let me know. Most definitely. When I'm in Kenya, you're going to see a video. When I'm in Kenya in this next summer, you will see my video. Yes. People steal from Africa. But my ancestors are from Africa because we came there. We were taken from Africa through the slave trade. And the problem is, people don't tell their family or their children that they're from Africa. They don't say that. I was telling somebody the other day, like, you're from Africa, and they got so mad. They're like, I'm not from Africa. I wasn't born in Africa. And they got so upset. But it's just so silly. It's like the education system need to be changed, and people need to say, listen, your descendants are African, and you are put all over the world because of slavery, and your homeland is Africa, and you need to go back there and connect with your ancestors. And as long as this information is not being told and passed on, we're going to have a lot of problems. And the stealing in Africa is just going to continue on, because if you don't believe that's your land, if you believe somebody somewhere else is your land, you wouldn't care. It's like, I'm so passionate about Africa. I'm passionate because I know my ancestors. I know that since I was a kid. So when I see they're stealing from Africa, I get mad. I'm like, this is my ancestors. This is my land that you guys steal and take and colonize and do all that kind of stuff. I tell my kids that, like, listen, your ancestors came from Africa. You understand? And we have to pass that thing down to generation and generation. So when you in the West, you in Canada, wherever you are, and you see that happening, you're gonna be like, no, we're not gonna tolerate that. We're not gonna tolerate that. And more people are gonna move back to Africa and start standing up. But if we're so comfortable to be in another man's land and enjoying the good life, driving the cars and living in the big houses and paying all that rent and doing all that stuff, and you don't care about your land over there, exactly. Speaking from the Bible, the Father did scatter us. Exactly. The Father did scatter us from the four corners of all over the place. That is correct. He did scatter us all over the place. Yeah. And slavery has a big thing in that. And when we read the Torah in the first books of the Bible, it tells us that definitely that we will be scattered. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, exactly. We should be lifting up Africa. We should be lifting Africa. Most definitely. Yeah. And we need to like tell others and speak, because we don't need to be ashamed of where we come from. A lot of people sadly are ashamed of where they come from, and oh no, I'm not African. Well, you are African. You are. You've been scattered everywhere in the four corners of the earth, of the world, but you came from Africa. That's the whole point, to up my life movement. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Then we need to just like support each other, like support each other on this YouTube channel. We need to, like, I find so much of my people on the channel, and I'm always watching them, encouraging them, and making my suggestions there. If I see somebody growing something and I know certain things for pests, I type there. We need to support each other. What I want to do is I was saying, like, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to go through all those African channels that I see, or channels that I follow that are Black people who are doing self-sufficiency, all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to make a list and I'm going to post it. And then so other people can go watch their channels, because there's a lot of good channels out there, but they're not like being shown on YouTube because they're small channels, like 1,000 subscribers, like 2,000 subscribers. They're not, so if all of us come together and we watch each other, then we'll have more views, and the algorithm is gonna see people, and people gonna learn stuff. But somebody have to do it, because some people, they're so thinking about themselves only. They don't think about other people. I've recommended so much channels to other people, and they're very happy. I don't like, we shouldn't keep things for ourselves. Like, when we talk about Africa, we shouldn't keep things for ourselves. We should I'm gonna check your channels. That's me. I will check your channel definitely when I come off the live, because we need to see each other and we need to support each other. We shouldn't be thinking, oh, I'm gonna lose something, I'm gonna lose subscribers. Let people watch what they want, and like, let's expose each other, so people can just love on each other. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of support each other wherever we are. You know what I mean? But I mean, Africa is a great place, and I think people who are of like African descent, they should really go back home and start building their homes, and that's it. Yeah, we don't support each other enough. Yeah, exactly. From history, we don't support each other enough, and we have to stop that. That's something that we really have to stop, and that's something that we have to like start supporting each other. That's a true thing. What you said, it's so true, that we should support each other. Like me, I'm a person, like, I don't have a problem helping people. I don't have a problem showing somebody if they can do something, you know, because when we don't support each other, it's true, we are tearing each other apart. If you look at other nations, other people, they do support each other. One person come from this country, they all stay in one house, and before you know it, they all move out, they have their own house. But us folks, we have a problem with each other. We can't stay in one house with each other. We're fighting. Oh, don't put my shoes on. Don't do this. Don't do that. It's just so messy when it comes to our people and the way we support each other. Yeah, exactly. We have a problem when it comes to our Black folks, like, supporting each other and staying together, and just kind of, yeah. So That's a problem. That's a real problem. That a real problem that we have to face. And that's why I say, like in this video, like, choose what you want in life. But again, when you choose what you want in life, just follow through with it, and be prepared that people are gonna come after you. They're gonna be in your face, they're gonna bother you. So you have to, when you choose to do those stuff, you have to be a strong person. And many people, they're not that strong. They're just not that strong. So that's one of the problems. There's a lot of people out there who wants to do good stuff, but they don't have the support, and they just don't have the strength when adversity comes, you know? So that's one of the big problem. We have to be strong. So when storms come, you can face it. When things happen, you can solve that problem. You know, it's like people choose to be happy, but they don't have a lot of money, and that's okay because the money is not a problem for them. If you're gonna choose to be happy and you're thinking about money, that's not gonna work for you. And if you're choosing money and you want to be happy, well, that's not gonna work for you either. So yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, my grandma says the same thing too. Yeah, mom, what's the time exactly when you're younger and doesn't really think the same. Yeah, exactly. It's life is tough, but you still have to make a decision that's gonna work for you. You still have to live a life that is worthy of you. And once you have, so when you have support, things work better, and it happens faster. If you don't have support, then you're all alone by yourself, and things take um longer to happen. It's like if you're building a house and you have a support, you have family members with you helping you there build your home. Everybody's pitching in and help. Yeah, when I was a kid growing up, every house that we build, all the neighbors come, we cook food, we do this, we do that. They put the roof up, they dig the holes, everybody was, it was like a team effort when anybody's building a house in our village. So, and it went really quickly. Like they put the post down, then they put the flooring down, then they put the thing up, and like sometimes like in 2 days, in one weekend, like a whole house, 2 3 bedroom is put up with the roof and everything, and just somebody comes back and do just minor details. And when I was a kid, it's just amazing stuff that the community comes together and do that stuff. I don't even know if that's happening nowadays, but when I was a kid, every house that we built on our property was built by the neighbors. The neighbors, their houses were built by the other neighbors of the village. And that's what happens. But no, everybody's like so separated and so like me, 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 me. And yeah, that's a real problem. But you know what? We have to have faith in everything that we do in our life and hope that those things will come back. And in my hope, I hope that one day I'll be in Africa, you know, and I'll have a nice community around us, and we will help each other, and we will do right things for each other and really support each other and bring back the good old time when people was just living right, living together, sharing and caring about each other, and not thinking about all this external stuff. Because honestly, all this external stuff that is happening is what is affecting us. Too much greed, too much covetousness. Oh, you want to buy a car what your neighbor have. Well, you cannot buy a car what your neighbor have because you don't have the money to buy it. Why are you not happy with the car that you have? You have a house. Why are you not happy with the house? Why you want a bigger house? Like, why? Aren't you comfortable and happy in that house? Oh no, my neighbor has such a big house. She has all this fancy light. You don't need that fancy light. It's not even your style. You just covetous and envy. So we have to get away from that stuff. We have to be contented with the things that we have and just be happy in what we have and give the most high praise and thanks for everything that you give us and just be satisfied. That's basically it. And I think if we live a life like that, our life will be much more happier, much more better, and much more satisfied. Keep your eyes on the things that you have in front of you and stop looking sideways and backwards, and keep your eyes forward and focus on the things that you have in front of you. And all that sideways glance and backward glances, don't do that, because that's what's going to give you a problem. All right, my friends, this is the live for today. I am going to be coming back every single day now that everything is settled down. I think I have everything on par now. We're going to get back to the daily life and we're just going to be chatting about stuff. And thank you all for commenting in the comment section. I really appreciate you all when you chat in the comment sections and tell me stuff and we just have like a little conversation going. I really, really appreciate that. So, everybody, Nini the Queen Hill, have a good day. Everybody else in the chat, have a good day. Enjoy the rest of the week. Stay happy, stay smiling. Yeah. And as I always say, remember, guys, you're beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not worthy. Say positive things to yourself. Stay positive every day. You only have one life to live. Live it happily. Live it to the fullest. And don't let people drive you insane because it's not worth it. So bye, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.